And we are live. How you doing, Bri? How you doing, Brian, mate? You alright? Please say hi in the messages so I know who's here. That'd be great. How are you, Brian? You okay, mate? Good to see you. Kimberly, how are you? Donna, how you doing? Donna, you alright, girl? Please share it out, guys. That'd be amazing. If you would like a reading, please share it out. Jennifer, how are you? I'm good, I'm good. Carrie, that's good, Bri. That's good. Same, I'm doing well too. There's 12 of us so far. So please share it out, guys. That'd be amazing. Thank you, Carrie. I think it's Carrie. I hope I spelled it right. Joy, how are you? Pleased to see you. Nell, how are you? Nell's from Ireland. How are you? Who else is here? Say hi if you haven't. So I know who's here. Please share it out, please. Please, please. Kaliz, how are you? You right, girl? Sandra, alright? Deborah, nice to see you all. Nice to see you all. I'm going to be doing some free readings tonight. What's everyone been up to? Julie, is it Julie? Alana, how are you? Thanks, guys. She automatically translated. I don't know what you mean there, girl. Amanda, how are you? Patty. Steph, how are you? How's things going, Steph? You doing well? Deborah, yes, free reading. Yes. It's true. We're going to build the group up for build it up for as many people to come through, then I'll start doing free readings. We've had bad flooding here in Virginia. We've had it lovely here. It's been proper lovely here. Weather's lovely. Faye, how are you? Kimberly, doing great, Michael. It's 6:30 in the morning here in the Philippines. Is it? You're up early, girl, aren't you? Stephanie Law, how are you? Share plenty of groups. Thank you. How's everyone doing? Cheryl, how are you? Love the accent, yeah? Thank you. Tina, how are you? Michael, I've nowhere I feel comfortable sharing. I'm so sorry. That's fair enough. Sandra, that's fine. Nell, Tia, how are you? Lost my sister suicide. You don't tell me on here, mate. Don't tell me who you've lost. If I'm going to read for you, I'll just bring them through. I don't need your information. But thank you. Emma Fowler, how are you? You can share it to your own page. That's it, Kaliz. My dad from an accident. Jeez, I don't want to know that. Been waiting for you to go live. Have you? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Emma, I'll be reading you first, won't I, girl? I remember that. I remember Sandra. I'll read you first, didn't I? Please share out. Yeah, definite. Please share out, guys. Sandy, how are you, girl? There's 56 of us so far. It'd be lovely to go over the 100 mark. You never finished my last reading. Freaked out. Pick me. You shouldn't be freaked out at all. Bernadette, how are you? Sophie, nice to see you. Share it out, guys. That'd be lovely. We'll build the group up and then I'll go live. I'll start doing readings. Melanie, hi everyone. Sissy, how are you, girl? Hope you're well. How are you, Sissy? You alright, girl? Sissy, Chrissy. Hey, we've all been waiting for it, for you. I've seen, but Work your brill. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Me, please. How is everyone? Everyone okay? El Rizzo, hello. I shared it to my Facebook group. Thank you. Never managed to catch a live before. So excited. All right, Steph. Stephanie Law. Tina. I'm loving the spiritual productions, Mike. Glad you promoted that. There's tons of interesting sessions. Exactly, Tina. I've also got on the spiritual productions page a show called My Life, My Journey, which I go on there every other week and talk about. The first session was about me and my life, about whatever, and then the next one's going to be for people who can relate and understand about where they've been. So if you'd like to come on there and speak about your experiences, go to the Spiritual Productions page and message Richard, who runs it, and yeah, it's all right, it is. Laurie Stang, how are you? 71 of us so far. Amanda M, hello. Hope you're all good. Yeah, I'm doing well, man. I hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for coming along. I'm so grateful for it. Joe Wood, how are ya? Eva Shatley, how are you, girl? Thank you for sharing. If you would like a reading, share this out. It's as simple as that. And if you haven't already said hi, say hi. Message. Can I get a message from my dad? If I pick you, I don't actually choose who comes through. They come through themselves. Like that, I don't summons them or anything. They choose to come. Barbara, how are you? Abby, nice to see you. Julie Gibson, nice to see you. Tina, how are you, girl? You all right, girl? How are you? How's things, guys? Bernadette, how are you? Do you know if those on the other side lie, especially if they were prone to doing it, so when they were here? Sandy, I don't believe that they do. Once they pass over, they lie. People lie, right? Because of all the bodily functions, the ego body, the ego mind, right? The ego body, the ego mind. And so when you're out of that, when you come out of the body, you don't feel all the I'm going to swear, all the crap. You don't feel it all. And so they've got no reason to, Sandy. They've got no reason to. Like a reading. Let me say hello. Alana, how are you? Margaret Wayne, Rizzo Rachel. Right, so let's get to it. Let's get to it. Spirits are purified by the light. Yeah, do you know what? There's no lying up there. They've got no reason to. They've got no reason to. Here, we're just living by that ego mind, ego body, money, 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 money. That's how people are. A lot of people like that. Robin, how are you? Shared your video to several groups. Can I get a message from my dad? Maybe. Okay, so 71 of us. So I am going to pick someone now. It's going to be random. Do you believe our loved ones can continue to walk with us and watch our every move? Amanda Cockram, do you believe that our loved ones continue to walk with us and watch over us every day? Do I believe that? I think that's a daft question, that one, Gil. Of course I believe that. I know it's true. I live with it. Anyway, so, Michael was amazing medium. Thank you. Okay, Emma Fowler. So we're going to read Emma Fowler, right? I'm going to pin you. Hi all, it's Angie. How are you, Ange? You right, girl? Nice to see you. Christina, how are you? Are you doing donations? I'm not doing donations. I'll get plenty of private readings from this. I don't need to do Tawny, how are you? I don't need to do donations. Thank you. If anybody would like a private reading, go to my business page. It's Michael the Medium. Like it if you haven't already liked it. Share it out. spread the love, and yeah, if you would like a private reading, just go to my business page. We'll discuss it there. All right. But tonight is just free readings. All right. So Emma Fowler. Emma Fowler. Let me tune into your energy, Emma Fowler. Emma, I'm aware of a... Okay. Emma Fowler, I'm aware of a female energy that steps forward. I'm aware of... what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give you it all, and then you take it away and do what you've got to do with it, all right, Emma? That's how I'm going to do it, because there's a bit of a lag on the messages, and it'll just take forever, all right? So I'm going to give you what I can give you, and then you go away with it and let me know. Just say yes to it or no to it, all right? Okay. Okay, I'm Emma Fowler. I'm really, really aware of a younger female that passed over. I'm aware of a younger female that passed over. She steps forward, a younger female. Okay, I'm aware of a younger female that steps forward, and I feel like she passed over through suicide. I'm really hearing yes. So wherever that fits for you, she's stepping forward. She's a younger lady. She's a younger lady, Emma, and she passed through suicide. She tells, I can hear her clearly saying yes. She passed through suicide, and there was something to do. Okay, and she references Emma Fowler. She references she passed over through suicide, and she mentions about a fella, the fella. If it wasn't her fella, she might have been dating him or seeing him, whatever, and she wasn't really getting on with him, and there was some arguments, and there was a falling out before she passed. And I'm aware that her emotions were really low at that stage. I'm aware that her emotions, she wasn't great in the first place, and so I don't feel like that was the reason why she passed because of him. But I'm aware that she would have passed because she just was in a bad place. Naturally, she was in a bad place. Um, she was in a bad place, and I don't feel like everything was right for her. What she's making me reference to, Emma, is that she felt very within herself, and so nobody knew. And I'm right, and I'm goosebumps and cold, and she's making me know that she was very within herself. Even when people used to speak to her, she always used to smile and say, "Yeah, everything's good, everything's fine, everything's lovely," but it wasn't. That's what she's telling me. That's what she's telling me. Okay, and Emma, the month June or the name June or the month June would be significant. So if it's not the name, it would be the month. So that would be anniversary, birthday, celebration, passing, special moment. All right, June would be significant. Okay, and I'm also getting the first, Emma, the first of a month. The first of a month would have been significant. Okay, and there's also some photo, and I'm really cold, so I know this is true. There would be some photograph of two ladies in a photograph. So I don't know whether this is her or I don't know whether this is her. I don't know whether this was her, but she's showing me a photograph of two young ladies. She's showing me a photograph. Can you understand this, Emma Fowler? Because there's somebody else that's saying that her sister passed from suicide a week after her man did. So that sounds very much like that. But if this can resonate with you, Emma, then fair enough. But if it don't, I might have a double link going on here, or some sort of link going on here with somebody else, and that's fine. But if you can take that, Emma, then that's great. but I'm definitely hearing it. And someone else has just written and said, Deborah's just written and said, I don't relate at the mo. Okay, okay. I'm gonna come back to you, Emma. All right, and we're gonna go to Deborah Bossart because she can understand that. And with the man, with the argument with the man and falling out with the man passed her man did before her, passed before her. That's very much sounds like it. So I'm gonna go with her just for now, Emma. Um, okay. So Deborah, I'm writing out down. Someone might know in the family. Okay, I'm going to come back to you, Emma. I'm not going to leave you be. I'm going to come back to you. My sis has a pick. And do you understand the month June or the name June being significant? Deborah Bosshart, do you understand that? The month June, and also the first of a month would be significant. And would you understand, Deborah? So let me know about the month. Oh, right, okay. Yes to what, though, Emma? Deborah? Is that yes to the month and the month June, or the name June and the first of a month? You need to let me know yes to what, please. Um, he died of COPD. Oh, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. I'm not trying to... yes to what? Let me know yes to what, please. Say yes and then the answer. So if that's yes to June, say yes to June. Yes to the first, yes to first, please. Just so I can know. There would also be some letter that was written out before someone passed. There would have been a letter. No. So yes and no's are not helping me, Deborah. Yes and no's are not helping me. So there would have been some kind of letter that would have had a meaning. So I don't know whether she's talking about she wrote a letter or he wrote a letter. I'm not too sure because I'm not picking him up. I'm picking her up. So I'm just going with her. But the month June and the 1st would be significant. If you can let me know yes or no to that, and also about the letter. Her state will be done on June the 1st. Well, that would be, look at that, June the 1st. That's an amazing validation, right? That's an amazing validation. So that this would be definitely for you. Um, she's also referencing Deborah to a car. So I don't know what significance a car would be. I don't know, but she's showing me a car. Oh, she wrote a letter to say goodbye. So she's showing me about the letter, yeah. And there was also the car would be a car would be very significant. Okay, a car would be very significant. She's telling me yes. I can hear her say yes very clearly. And she also references to the two kids. So I don't know whether you and her were the only two, or she's talking about her having two kids, or you've got two kids. But she references to the two kids. No car, that's fine. But she references to a car, so there's a meaning to that somewhere, Deborah. There's a meaning to that, Deborah. And she's also referencing to the two kids, and I think the kids are a little bit. I feel like they would be her kids or your kids or whoever, but she's referencing to the two kids. And there's also Deborah. There's an older lady here too. There's an older lady here. There's an older lady here. We never found any car. That's not a problem. Don't fixate on that car then, because everything I'm else going to give you, you won't be able to take. It just goes like that. So don't fixate on it. Write it down. A car would be very significant. I hear her saying yes. And there's also an older lady that's here with her, that's stepping forward. Um, I have 2 kids. 2 as in 2 or 2? 2 as in 2. 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 2 as 2 kids. She references to being around the 2 kids, okay? And she references to being around the 2 kids. And the older lady that steps forward, um, had problems with her weight. Yes, I hear very clearly, yes. The older lady. And I feel this would be a grandmother. Yes, grandmother. I'm hearing grandmother was waiting for her. Grandmother was waiting for her. Okay, I'm very aware of that. Grandmother would have had the breathing issues. She would have had the... Oh, my mum? Okay, that's fine. And she had a lot of bad weight to her, and she had the breathing issues, and there was something to do with her feeling very dizzy at a certain stage. And I don't feel like it was just the breathing issues. I feel like there would have been quite a few health issues that she just didn't pay attention to. She just left. Too many, she tells me, too many. But what I'm going to do, Deborah, I'm going to leave their love with you. Know that they're with you. Know that they're with you, okay? Know that they're with you. I'm going to leave their love with you. Thank you. Sorry about that, Emma Fowler. Do you know what it is? I'm reading so many names, but there's so many spirit that come forward, and some are more adamant than others, and I can't help that. Thank you, Amanda. Yeah, I mean, I can't help who comes forward. And so if I am reading and you can take it, write down you can take it, but don't just write yes to what. And so what I will do is I'll read it out. What I'm going to start doing is I'm going to pick out the spirit, and instead of picking the names, I'm going to, because there's a lot of spirit here, I'm going to tell you who steps forward and see whether you guys can take it, okay? I'm going to go with it, and if you can take it, then that would be great. Okay, that would be great. Instead of me picking out the names, because like you just saw then, I was reading for Emma, trying to read for Emma, and the other, and they were coming through for the other lady, for Deborah. So yeah, I do apologise about that, but I can't choose who comes through. Sadie, how are you, girl? Hope you're well. How is everybody? Please share me out, guys. That would be really amazing. That'd be really amazing. Hi to Beth, Deborah, Kaliz, Faye, Diane, Robin, Anita, Kimberly. How are you all? Thanks for all coming along. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy what I can do for you. If you haven't already liked my page, please go to Michael the Medium, like and share it, follow it, all the rest. And if you would like a private reading, please private message me. We can have a private talk. They're half price at the moment. So yeah, we'll go from there. They go for an hour long, the private readings. Shelby, how are ya? Suzanne Boyle, how are ya? Beth, Robin. Okay, so let me see who I can bring forward. I'm not going to pick names out now. I'm just literally going to see who's here, because we had a bit of a mess up on that last one. But I'm grateful that Deborah could take it, and there were some lovely validations there. Lovely validations. So, okay. Okay, definitely. Okay. So I'm really aware of an older gentleman that steps forward. Okay. I'm really aware of an older gentleman that steps forward, and as he steps forward, he looks wise. He would be very withdrawn. Very withdrawn. He lost a lot of weight as he got older. He was a slim-build man anyway, but he lost a lot of weight and he was very bony. He's quite a tall man. And I'm pick. This might not be his name, but I'm really receiving the name Steve or Stephen. And I'm really aware that it would be his granddaughter that's watching. And I'm hearing him say yes, his granddaughter that's watching. My dad. Well, he's telling me about his granddaughter watching, and he would be of a slim build anyway. Very old, very old-fashioned man, very old-fashioned man, and you can see his jawline. Very old-fashioned man, and he had very receding hair. Like he had quite a thick bit of hair on top, but it was very receding. It would go right back, and he would brush it over to cover the patches. I'm aware of that. This man was a heavy smoker. This man was a heavy smoker. And I'm aware he would have had a tremble in one of his hands. He tells me yes completely. He tells me yes completely. And I can't remember the name he just gave me. I'm so sorry about that. Steve, that's it. Stephen. Stephen. Yes. Okay. I'm just trying to read his energy still. This man would have been a very. I'll explain what he's making me feel. He was a very reserved man. He was a very reserved man, but very reserved, but very opinionated to his family. He was very straightforward, but he kept himself to himself. And he references to having 3 children. 3 children. References to having 3 children. And this person, as much as I spoke about the breathing for the last lady, this man would have had some breathing issues because he was a heavy smoker. I'm aware of that, and he's nodding. And he's also, and also later on in life, he's making me aware. Later on in life, he's also making me aware that there was trouble eating. He had issues eating. He tells me yes. Does anybody understand this? Could be what you passed when I was younger. Stephen is my dad's middle name. Very opinionated. Okay. Yes, father had 3 girls, his son. Okay. Christine, I think it's Christine. I'm going to try and see if it's for you. Okay, so I'm going to pick out some more bits for you, Christine O'Connell. So you can take most of that, right? Yes, he struggled. Okay, and you understand that December there would have been would be very significant. December would be significant to him. So that would be birthday, anniversary, celebration, passing, special moment. December would be significant. He's telling me yes, very significant. And also the 26th or the 27th of a month would be significant, Christine. 26th or the 27th would be very significant. And also December. They might not meet the same, but they might do. And also, have you got the dog? Have you got not sure on eating. He was in the hospital as a young child. Do you understand about the dog, Christine? The dog, have you got the dog? And it would be like a dark colour. Not a small one, it's a little bit bigger than... If you can't take that, I'll just pull out... What I might do is I might just start pulling out some names and then we'll just go with it like that. If you can't do it like that, that's fine. How is everybody? Nice to see you all. Christine, if you can't take that, that's fine. I mean, I don't normally doing it like that anyway, so what I will do is start pulling out some names. So if anybody would like a reading, please share my page out and write down and let me know who would like one. Thank you for all coming along. It's been, I'm very grateful. Very grateful. Donna, how are you? I'm good. Tia, Tracy Brown, Susan Boyle, Joelita. Okay. Kelly Parsley, I really feel drawn to you. Kelly Parsley. I'm going to read for you. I'm going to try and read for you, because tonight's been a bit weird. I've been putting them in for someone else, and I don't normally get that. So, something I'm learning. Okay, Kelly Parsley. This is for Kelly Parsley, yes. Okay, Kelly Parsley. I'm really aware that there would be a male energy that steps forward for you, Kelly. And he's telling me, I can hear clearly, it would be your grandfather. And he's referencing, excuse me, I don't know, Kelly, if you've just had a baby, or you're pregnant, or someone around you has. Either they're pregnant or just had a baby, but he's referencing to the baby. And he's telling me yes. And there would be some significance, Kelly, to a watch with him. So I don't know whether you've got his watch or somebody's got his watch, but there's a significance to his watch. And there would be some military connection, Kelly Parsley, some military connection, and I feel like he would have been. It wouldn't just be if it was the army. It wouldn't just be the army. He was quite advanced, or if it wasn't him, there would be a connection to that for you guys. But I feel like someone would be in like the special forces or whatever. It would be a little bit higher than the army or whatever military base it is. It would be a little bit higher than that. I'm aware of that. And this man was a very, very active man. My sister just had a baby. Okay, but that's a great validation then, Kelly, because he references about the baby. And he speaks of being the grandfather. Yes, he speaks of being the grandfather, and he references to the baby, and he also references to the military. Now, if that wasn't him in the military, he's referencing to somebody that would be or would have been in the military, but I feel like they would have been high up in the military, like special forces or whatever. There would be something higher than that. And this man was a very, very active man, very strong, very hard, very up here. He was very strong-willed. Yeah, he's a very strong guy, very tough guy, mentally and physically. Yes, he's saying yes, thank you. So I hear that very clearly. Sorry, I'm just trying to listen to him because he's talking and I can't hear him properly. Okay, the 31st, Kelly Parsley, the 31st of a month, unless 31 has a special number for you, the 31st of a month would be very significant. Yes, he's telling me the 31st would be very significant. And also he references to January. So whatever January means for you, you guys, you or your family, January would be significant for whatever purpose, but it would be significant. And I'm also... Is that person passed? Okay, I'm aware, Kelly Parsley, of somebody else here who talks of a car accident. Motorbike. It's either a car or a motorbike. See, I see a car and then he just said it was a motorbike. So take that. And this guy would have been younger, right? There must have been a younger guy that passed. There must have been wherever that fits for you, Kelly Parsley. But there must have been a guy that passed over that was younger, motorcycle. Okay, well he comes forward. The younger guy steps forward. The younger guy steps forward, and he was very much. The younger guy was very much a daredevil. He would have always gone over his limit. He's making me aware of that. He would have always went over his limit. And people used to tell him to slow down and calm down. And he was just that type of character. He had it in him. Very, very much adrenaline junkie. Very much. My daughter, though, not a man. That's fine. That's fine. And my daughter, though, not a man. Okay, and so if it's your daughter, then would it be she would have been an adrenaline junkie? You understand that? Always going over her limits. That's my husband as he living, and he was driving the bike. All right, so I might be getting a couple of things mixed up here. That's fine. If you can understand where I'm going with this, take it. Car pulled in front of them. Oh, right. Okay. That's my husband, and he is living, and he was driving the bike. Got ya. Okay, I'm got ya. Okay, so I'm on the right path with this because I'm hearing it. The man speaking to the man and the woman, I might have got a little bit mixed up, but I'm hearing it. So amazing. Thank you. I'm grateful. This is what I love doing. This is my passion. And so this is why I like providing this for people. So I'm aware that the male would be an adrenaline junkie, always going over his limit. People tell him you've got to slow down, you've got to calm down, and he's like, no, always going over that, and he's always been that way. I can hear it. And there would be, and I'm really cold. You must be smelling perfume, or the girl would have had a perfume that she always wore, and you must have it. That you are either smelling it or you've got it of hers. Okay, I'm aware of that. And there would be some songs. She would have wrote about songs. There would have been songwriting or something to do with songs. Something to do with songs that I'm aware of. Okay, Kelly Parsley. Kelly, what I'm going to do is I have it. Perfect. Kelly, what I'm going to do, because there's plenty of other people that want to read in, I'm going to leave their love with you. All right? I'm so grateful for you guys. Thank you for all watching in. I'm so grateful. I'd love you to share it out for me. Please like my page if you already haven't. Tell your friends. Songs, yes. Great validations. Makes me happy to get them right. If you would like a private reading, guys, please message me on Michael the Medium. They're half price at the minute. So get them in. The private readings last for about an hour. Thank you for all coming and watching. It's been amazing. I'm so grateful for you all watching. That was incredible. My heart is happy. Okay, Kelly. Like I said, if you would like a private reading, message me. We'll have a chat after. So I'm going to say a few highs now. Tracy Brown, hi. Susan, hi. Trina, how are ya? Share you to my group. Thanks. Jane, how are ya? Bernadette, Kaliz. Gursky, how are you, girl? Pleased to see you all. Sue's here as well. Why aren't you saying hi, Sue? I can see your little picture up there, girl. How you doing, Sue? Nice to see ya. Stephanie Law, Curry May, how are ya? Jocelyn, how are ya? I believe I can fly. Oi, you believe you can fly? Do ya? What do you want a reading, Jocelyn? Eh? Jocelyn? You coming here to take the mick, have ya? I believe I can fly. Do you want a reading? Should I pull you out and let's see who we got for you? Or are you just going to shut me down? Eh? That's why I wouldn't. For people that are coming here trying to take the mick, I'd love to do her a reading and for her to be open to it, but all she'd do is shut me down. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, whatever. Tina and Katie, how are ya? Rowena Putt, how are ya? Beth Sullivan, Amy Nicole, Tia, Deborah Miller, Tamika Harper. Nice to see you all. Thanks for all coming. I'm gonna pick someone else out now. Once I've had some drink and water because I've got such a dry now. Crazy. There's Mama Bear. I did. Missed it. Oh, did ya? So sorry, Sue, but I'm catching it now, girl. Nice to see you, Sue. Anyway, I hope you're well. Okay. If there's anybody, just before I go any further, because it does affect me, it does really affect me. If there's anybody that's not open-minded in here or wants to take the mick, just do one, all right? Because seriously, all I am here to do is spread the love, pass on the messages, and it does help people. Now, if anybody's got an issue, just do one. I'm not in the mood for it, seriously. It does affect me, it affects my readings. And so I ask kindly, please, just do one, all right? So yeah, anyway, let's please share out for a reading. That's right. Please share out for a reading. Okay, I did miss the last minute. Did you mention me? I think I missed the last of my name being said. I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to pick someone now. Really hot. There's a lot of spirit around me. Okay, let's see who we're going with. Okay, Kelly McCormack. They flew right out. I bet they did. Angie. Kimberly, I'd love a reading. I'm going to read who I'm drawn to, so I'd love to see your name. So please message in if you'd love a reading. Ignore the negatives. That's right, Joe. You're right, but it does affect me, Joe. It affects my art, girl. It really does. Would it still, from the Philippines, would it still work? It would. Yeah, it would. Please. Hi, Mike. How you doing, Natalie? Joe Ransley? Tracy Brown? Susan Boyle? Beth Sullivan. There you go. I'm really feel drawn. I don't normally get like this, but I really feel drawn to Beth Sullivan. Oh, what have I done here? Beth Sullivan, Savia. If she's here, if Beth Sullivan's here, let us know, and she's going to get a little reading. Would love a message. All right, I'm going to do what I can for you guys. I'm going to do what you can, please. I'm from Philippines. Okay, maybe so. You took the time out to do this. You're right. Is Beth Sullivan here? Well, thank you for coming and watching, guys. So grateful. All right, Beth. Let me see who I've got for you, Beth. Let me just see your message there. Okay. Let me see your message, Beth. Okay. Beth, I'm really aware that there's an older female that stepped forward for you. I'm really aware that there's an older female. Can everybody hear me, yeah? Can everybody hear me? Yes, no can. Yes, no can. Can you guys? Where's my mic? Hear me now? Is that better? My fat fingers were on the mic. Can you hear me now? Hello? No, volume is gone. Can you hear me now? Hold up. Wait. Jesus, wait there. Can you hear me now? Is that better? Yes, now okay, yeah? Is that better, yeah? Good. Sorry about that. Okay. Guys, thanks for all coming and watching. I'm going to be reading Beth Sullivan now. Beth, I'm really aware of an older female that steps forward for you. And I'm really hearing... She's telling me she's your grandmother. Your grandmother. And she tells me about your dad. So that I would imagine, I might be off, but I would imagine she's on father's side of the family, okay? I'm aware of that. Father's side of the family. Father's side of the family. And she speaks of, Beth, she speaks of the divide between the family, or there's some issues with some of the family. Some of the family are not speaking. Can you understand this, Beth? She's talking about that. Can you understand that, Beth? I know there's a bit of a delay on the messages, so please hold fire. She speaks of the divide in the family. And I don't know whether you lost a child. Yes, I understand. I don't know whether you lost a child, Beth, but she brings forward the two babies. So I don't know who lost the child through abortion, miscarriage, or whatever, or baby sleeping when they were born. But I'm aware of the two babies that she's with. And this lady was a very strong character, a very, very strong-minded character. And she would have been such a loving soul. She would have always loved helping, always loved being there. She was a very supportive woman, and she was really nice to go and talk with. If you had any issues, you could go and talk with her. That's what she's referencing to. And she's talking about the two boys. So I would imagine that she had two sons. And if she hasn't, there would be the two boys somewhere. But I really feel like she's talking about her sons. I might be a little bit off, but she's talking about the two boys. I really feel it would be her sons. And I'm really hearing they were really, really hard work. Really hard work. She's telling me yes in my ear. Very hard work. Is this someone younger? And she's also making me aware, Beth, you need to let me know what's going on, doll. Let me know yes to what as well, please. My brother are twins, but they are alive. That's fine. But she's talking about the two boys, and they're really hard work, right? Because she's talking about them being really hard work. And she's also referencing to the younger guy. I don't know whether you're dating somebody or it could be someone close in the family that's maybe on the wrong path and they're doing things they shouldn't be doing, like a bit of the old snorting the cocaine and all that. But she's referencing to them going along the wrong path and she's aware of it. So unless that's somebody that you're dating, Beth, or somebody close in the family, but this would be a younger guy, okay? This would be a younger guy. I'm very aware of that. And she's saying, I'm around them and I'm aware of it. And she's referencing to somebody that would have the necklace, the gold necklace. So I don't know whether it's the guy that's up to no good and he's going along the wrong path, but I'm aware of that. And there would be some issues there would be some issues with somebody that would owe money to Beth. Some issues that somebody would owe money. And people are scared, and wherever he lives or whoever owes the money, they're scared of people coming to the house. Yes, she says that definitely. And it's almost like and I'm really cold with this, it's almost like I'm really cold. And it's almost like I want to put healing around you. I really want to put healing around you, Beth. She's telling me to put healing around her, please, love. And that's how she's telling me, put healing around her, please. And because you must be going through a hard time right now. Yes, she's telling me yes. She's telling me yes. And she's making me aware that you're not quite sure what direction to go in. Spot on, she tells me. Not sure what direction to go in. Yeah, Beth, can you let me know what's going on, please? That would be great. Really great. She's talking about putting healing around you. She's also talking about you're not quite sure what direction to go in, or you become very bored very easy. Okay, there's something there with that. And I'm also getting... And she's giving me 2 months. She's given me March and April, and she's also given me the 3rd of a month too, the number 3. Unless the number 3's a special number or significant for whatever, she's given me it would be the 3rd of a month. I don't relate to the young guy and sniff. I might not know though. Okay, that's no problem. But I'm aware there would be somebody that's up to no good or on the wrong path. It would be a younger guy in his late teens, early 20s. And he's got very, very short hair. And he's a very slim guy. Very cocky and confident. Okay? And that's what I'm getting with this guy. She shows me this guy. Okay? And she shows me this guy. Yes, she 100%. This is 100%. I can hear this lady very clear. And the March and April, she tells me March and April would be very significant for whatever reason. And the 3rd of a month, unless the number 3 is significant in another way. Okay? What I'm going to do, I'm going to leave their love with you. I'm going to leave their love with you, okay? I hope you've enjoyed what I could provide for you. So, how is everybody? How's things? Not going to lie, I think it's my brother. He's in prison. Gotcha. But what I hear, Beth, is real. And so a lot of my validations are pretty spot on. Unless I'm hearing it a little bit off, they're pretty spot on. Because I hear this stuff. So, yeah. I'm glad you're all here. Thank you so much for coming along. Very kind to come along and watch me. I'll tell you what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be coming away from this now. But if you would like a private reading, please private message me. And they're half price at the minute. Hi Katie, how are you? They're half price at the moment, and they last up to an hour. Yeah, thank you for coming and watching, and I will be on in the next couple of days, 100%. All right. So God bless you all. Thank you.